welcome to Story Time on IVTV. Today's book is going to be Veggie Adventures, Mr. Broccoli. This is written by Natasha Rose Mills and illustrated by Ramile M.Imac. Jacob was sad. The boys at school were being mean to him. The mean boys said, "Ha ha, you're not as strong as we are or as fast as we are, and your football skills are rubbish." Jacob fell over and grazed his knee. "Ouch!" he cried. Mum picked Jacob up from school. She saw his sore knee. "What happened, Jacob?" she asked. Mum was worried. Jacob shrugged his shoulders and turned away. He didn't say a word. When Jacob and Mum got home, Mum tried to talk to him again. But still, Jacob didn't say anything. He went straight upstairs to his bedroom. Jacob was very unhappy. Then, all at once, he noticed something strange. To his surprise, his wardrobe began to rock from side to side. And suddenly, there was a knock from behind the wardrobe door. Jacob stared. "Who's there?" he called. There was no reply, just silence. "Who's there?" Jacob called again. After a moment, the wardrobe doors opened with a creak. It was dark inside. Then 2 green eyes appeared and a broccoli stepped out of the wardrobe. He looked strong and confident, and he wore a super red cape. "Hello, Jacob," said the broccoli. "I'm Mr. Broccoli. Tell me why you are sad." Jacob sat on the floor beside his bed and looked very surprised. Hello, Mr. Broccoli. I'm sad because the mean boys don't want to play with me. I'm not as strong or confident as they are." Mr. Broccoli smiled. "You can be confident too, Jacob," he said. "You just need to believe in yourself. So let's see what we can do." Mr. Broccoli put his thinking face on. I have an idea." Mr. Broccoli pulled out some fresh broccoli. "Here you are, Jacob," he said. "Give this a try." Jacob stared at Mr. Broccoli. Then he stared at the broccoli Mr. Broccoli was holding. "Ew, I don't eat vegetables. Yuck." Mr. Broccoli said, "Ah, yes, but if you eat broccoli, it will make you big and strong." "That's what vegetables like me do," he added. "We make you big and strong. You want to be big and strong, don't you, Jacob?" said Mr. Broccoli. "Well, I have plenty of fibre, which is good for you, on the inside. And I have lots of vitamins too, which help you to stop you getting poorly." Jacob's eyes stared. "Really?" he said. "So if I eat more vegetables, I'll be strong?" "Exactly," and Mr. Broccoli nodded. "You will be super strong." "Super strong?" Jacob cried. "Wow, really? I've never realised how good vegetables were. Does broccoli really stop you getting poorly?" "Oh, yes," replied Mr. Broccoli. "There's more vitamin C in me than an orange." "More vitamin C? than in an orange? Jacob gasped. I do like oranges, but maybe I'll start eating broccoli too. What exactly are vitamins, Mr. Broccoli? Vitamins are the most important part of the foods we eat, Mr. Broccoli explained. We need them to keep us healthy and to help us grow. So now, Jacob, he said, you know exactly what you have to do. Jacob jumped up and down with excitement. Yes, Mr. Broccoli, he said. Yes, I do. Jacob ran down the stairs as fast as his feet could carry him. He had a big grin on his face. He peeked around the corner into the kitchen. Jacob said, Mum, I want broccoli for dinner. It'll make me big and strong. Are you cooking broccoli for dinner, Mum? Yes, I am, Jacob, Mum said. Dinner will be ready soon. Jacob rubbed his hands together. Oh, goody, he said. You've cheered up, Mum said. Jacob smiled. Yes, Mum, I have. Mum looked thoughtful. What happened today at school? Jacob said, the boys were being mean to me, but it's all right because broccoli will make me stronger. I can't wait to be big and strong, Mum. Can't you, Jacob? Mum replied. Broccoli, eh? Well, dinner's ready now, so go and sit at the table, please. Jacob grinned. Great. I want lots of broccoli for dinner, so I'll grow really big and really strong. Mum looked pleased. And if you eat all your broccoli, your muscles will grow even bigger. Yes, Mum, said Jacob. Jacob sat at the table with a plate full of broccoli. Chomp, chomp, yum. I love broccoli, said Jacob. Mr. Broccoli was so proud he couldn't stop smiling. The next day, Jacob and Mr. Broccoli went to the playground. Are you ready, Jacob? Mr. Broccoli asked. Remember, you are strong. Yes, I am strong, said Jacob. And you're brave too, Mr. Broccoli told him. Don't forget that. Yes, I am brave, said Jacob. Mr. Broccoli said, you can do this. Yes, Jacob replied, I can do this. With his football under his arm, Jacob marched over to the mean boys. We don't want to play with you, the mean boys shouted. Jacob puffed out his chest and said, I am good enough. He took a few steps back, sucked in a deep breath, kicked the ball really far, and scored. I did it! Jacob yelled. I did it! The mean boys were so shocked. Wow, said one boy, that was amazing. All the others crowded round Jacob cheering. Mr. Broccoli watched and smiled. Well done, Jacob, said Mr. Broccoli. Thank you, Mr. Broccoli, Jacob replied. But when will I see you again? I won't be far away, Mr. Broccoli said. Whenever you have broccoli to eat, just remember to think of me. That is so brilliant. I loved it, and Mr. Broccoli is awesome. Go and catch this. I will put all of the details in the description below so that you can make sure you get a copy of Mr. Broccoli. And there are a whole series of them, so look out for those as well. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you very soon.